The time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
First team out of the pot for Group A is Barcelona. Topping the first team for Group B is Manchester United. Group C, Sevilla. Move on to Group E, Olympique Lyonnais. Group F, VfB Stuttgart of Germany. And Group H will be FC Porto of Portugal. Group A, team number 2, will be Roma. Group B, joining Manchester United, will be Villarreal. Group D, joining Inter Milan, FC Bayern. Group E, joining Olympique Lyonnais, will be Real Madrid. AC Milan of Group G will be joined by Arsenal. Group H, joining FC Porto, will be Chelsea. So Group A, Barcelona and Roma will be joined by FC Schalke. Sevilla and Liverpool will be joined by Shakhtar Donetsk. Internazionale and FC Bayern will be joined by Ajax. Olympique Lyonnais and Real Madrid will be joined by Benfica. And of course, AC Milan and Arsenal will be joined by Celtic. Group H, Porto and Chelsea will be joined by Werder Bremen. Final team for Group A is Olympique de Marseille. Group C. Final team is Toulouse. For Group D, we have Rangers. Group E, joining Real Madrid and Olympique Lyonnais and Benfica, is RSC Anderlecht. And finally, for Group G, Red Star Belgrade. And for Group H, joining Chelsea, Porto and Werder Bremen, is Lazio.
And that's our draw. So there you have it. There's our group stages, Dave. We just come back there from Neon now to review now what has been, what I have to say is quite an intriguing draw for a lot of the Premier League teams. Well, let's get into the draw outright. We start off with Group A. FC Barcelona drawn with Roma, Schalke and Olympique Marseille. A very continental group there, has to be said. Certainly ideal for travel in that respect. But this seems like a comfortable enough draw for Barcelona, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you look at that group, it's all on the mainland, isn't it? You don't have to go too far. As you said, the logistics are pretty simple, but you'd be looking at Barcelona to maybe top that group. But you really can't really tell. You really can't tell who the second team is going to be. You maybe think Roma, but again, you look at Schalke, Olympique de Marseille, they've got an awful lot of experience in there. So it really is a struggle with Group A to tell who's going to finish second. But you have, gun to my head, I'd say Roma.
Yeah, more than likely. And then we look at Group B then, and I think you'll probably say Manchester United will be very happy with their draw. They are drawn to Spanish side Villarreal, who obviously did very well in the league last season. This is their first time, the second time in the Champions League, I should say. And then they're drawn with the Swiss champions and the Romanian champions in FC Basel and Dinamo Bucharest, who, of course, both of them had to do it the hard way and qualify through the playoffs. It is a bit of travel involved, and obviously that will be a factor for this part of the season. But overall, Man United will be very, very happy with this draw.
Yeah, they'll be happy with the group. They've been given a relatively easy group. The only difficult one will be traveling to Bucharest. It's a 5 hour flight there, 5 hour flight back straight after. There will be a little bit of maybe a little bit of tiredness creeping into the squad from that. And maybe the only banana skin from Manchester United will be Dinamo Bucharest. But FC Basel and Villarreal should be run of the mill for Manchester United. Should be an easy group to top for them. But Villarreal, I would be hoping they would finish second, but I would say FC Basel have what it takes to kind of finish second in that group.
Yes, almost certainly. And then we press on to Group C then again, keeping with the Premier League teams. Liverpool drawn with the Europa League champion Sevilla. Then they have a very tricky away assignment at Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine. And then you have the French contenders Toulouse then, who are drawn as the fourth team in that group. A mixed bag for Liverpool, of course. Obviously with Sevilla as European champions and the tricky away tie to Shakhtar. How do you think Liverpool fans will feel about this draw?
I think they'll be happy and they'll relish the challenge. To be honest, you look at that and think, "Oh, Liverpool's are an easy group." They really didn't. Shakhtar Donetsk have a history in this competition of being a really tough side at home to break down, and not a lot of teams have gone and taken the 3 points from Shakhtar. Sevilla, like you said, Europa League winners, Liverpool and Sevilla will be an interesting tie. You'd expect Liverpool top the group nonetheless, with Sevilla finishing second because let's face it, no one would all due respect to Toulouse. I don't think they really have what it takes to get further, but they may have enough to drop into that Europa League spot, perhaps. But they're going to face tough opposition from Shakhtar.
Almost certainly. And then we come to some very intriguing groups here. Group D, Inter Milan drawn with FC Bayern and Ajax. And for Rangers, well, there's some three massive home games on the way for Rangers that you're almost certainly going to be the atmosphere is going to be incredible. But I think perhaps we're being optimistic there to see if Rangers can get anything out of this group.
It's funny you say that. I've been to Ibrox on many different occasions from many different games, and the atmosphere within that stadium is horrendous if you're the away side. It really is. It's a terrible atmosphere for the away fans because the home fans are so passionate about the club and about where they want this club to be. So for Rangers, you're looking at those three home games, same money. It is money. It's a sellout. It's they'll get so much money from this competition. That'll keep them well and truly, in the Premier League chase in Scotland, along with Celtic. So you imagine, just kind of being a season ticket holder at Ibrox and welcoming into Milan, like Adriano, FC Bayern, and Ajax. As much as it is a tough group, on the flip side of that, it will be a fantastic money spinner for Rangers. From a financial point of view, it's fantastic. But again, Ibrox is a really tough stadium to go to. The atmosphere is so hostile. So you never know with Rangers. You never know what you would expect top two to be, on paper, Internazionale and FC Bayern would be your top two. However, it's a Champions League, so nothing's written in stone just yet.
Indeed, it is. And then when you look at certainly Group E, French champions Olympique Lyon, Real Madrid, and Benfica, and of course a very blue chip team in Anderlecht, with a lot of promising talents in that team as well. This is a quite a close run group, I would say. I mean, logic would dictate, of course, with Real Madrid's legacy in this competition that they will be sure to qualify, but it's not guaranteed, Dave, is it, with this group?
No, it really isn't. And the biggest thing about Group E for me is the youth, and emerging talent from this group. Now, Real Madrid, with all due respect, they have a history of this competition. They've won it countless times. I don't think the squad of this year is going to go all the way. I think they're in a transitional period now. They've not got the togetherness and the galactical feel that they've had in the past. They really don't have that anymore, and they really maybe need to try and get that back. You've got a January transfer window right now. They have to focus on topping that group. But when you look at Benfica, you can't deny the up and coming talent of Benfica, and Angel Di Maria. Luizao is there as well. You've got experience in Rui Costa, Oscar Cardozo, who's still young, really really good, strong striker, and you have Nuno Gomez with all the experience in the world in this competition. So that group is the most intriguing for me because you really don't know how it's going to go. As I said, Real Madrid, with all due respect to the team itself, Lyon are French champions for a reason. They really are. And Anderlecht, again, you speak about youth talent, the talent that has come from there, and no doubt will come from there. It'll be difficult, but I don't think they have what it takes yet to get beyond that group.
You were talking there about experience, and that was the word kind of ringing in my ears there when I saw Group F and the rather, can we say, newcomers to this competition in terms of Stuttgart, who again, German champions this past year, and they obviously win the top spoils at this spot. And then you have Valencia, who of course were Spanish champions a couple of years ago under the stewardship of Rafa Benitez. And you have Red Bull Salzburg, Fenerbahce. They're not household names in the Champions League, but this is a great opportunity for them to stake their claim to the last 16 in a group where arguably any four of them could qualify from.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to mention Valencia, to me to know where I want to be watching in this group. And when you have the likes of David Silva, David Villa, Nikola Zigic, take your pick, Canizares, Raul Albiol, they have such a strong squad. At the end of the day, they have such a strong squad going into this group. Stuttgart, Salzburg, Fenerbahce, they have experience, but if the talent is there, I'm not so sure. The biggest thing that Salzburg have for me is Niko Kovac. Again, he's 36. He has that experience, but the legs just aren't there anymore. But when you look at Stuttgart, you've got Mario Gomez, who is such a sought after talent. Sami Khedira. You've got so many good young players in that squad. Talent, experience, a good mix. I'd be interested to see who comes out on top of that group.
Absolutely. And then we will come to the Group G then, where the Champions League holders reside, and they are going to be facing Arsenal, Celtic, and Red Star Belgrade. I think it's fair to say, out of all the Premier League teams in this competition, Arsenal have almost certainly got the toughest draw of the lot.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, you look at how they've recruited in summer. I would say they brought in, I mean, probably one of the most
Experience.
experienced wingers in Premier League football, and Ryan Giggs. And they brought in Luka Modric, the young Czech midfielder. And they're definitely, again, Arsenal have that mix of youth and experience in that squad. They've not made the best of starts to the Premier League. However, this is a competition that Arsene Wenger's been dying to win, dying to win. They got so close in 2006, it just didn't work out for them. So we'll see how that goes. They've got a young 18-year-old Mexican prospect in Carlos Vela in there, which, it'll be interesting if he gets a run out against the likes of Red Star and Celtic and things like that. So you would expect the first two teams in that group to top it quite comfortably, but it'll be interesting again. Celtic Park, one of the best atmospheres for European games in the continent. So yeah, we'll see how that group plays out.
Yeah, they're certainly well known for the European nights and the shock results, and there could very well be another one on the cards in that group. That's for sure. We end then with Group H, where Chelsea reside. They are drawn against the Portuguese champions Porto, Werder Bremen, and Lazio. Certainly a group that Chelsea fans would be happy with, and will be assured of qualifying through.
Yeah, Chelsea should have a fairly run-of-the-mill group here. Saw how they started in the Premier League. Yeah, they didn't have the best games against Everton, but they're still undefeated. And you only have to look at who is playing in that Porto squad. Helder Postiga, you've got Stepanov, you've got Espirito Santo in goal, Bruno Alves on the bench. You've got European pedigree in that squad. So it'll be interesting to see, but I think this will really be run of the mill for Chelsea. I don't think they're going to have any problems here. My only worry for Chelsea would be maybe Porto away. Would be the away games mostly, but I think at Stamford Bridge they'll be absolutely fine. I don't think they'll have any problems in getting to the top of that group. I think they'll be absolutely fine.
There'll certainly be one that a certain former special one will be looking at intently, as two of his former clubs do battle in the Champions League. But for now, our coverage of the Champions League group draw ends here, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks when the match days kick off. That'll hold the little SOBs.
Um,
Yeah.
Tempted to make Jose Mourinho Tranmere's manager.
I am the special Tranmere. The whole club is built against me. The whole club is built around me. What do you say?
Oh, fucking
No, you
funny
saying I
though.
cannot do this?
Like
You saying I can't do this? I can't make it this team good? No?
that's funny though. Gary Rowett is to take over to be fair. Um, he's unemployed. I feel bad now.
Nah, fuck him. Fuck that guy.
Ah,
Okay. All right.
and day is here. I'll click to take part. I have an interesting spin for this one actually.
Hmm.
I have an interesting spin for this. Deadline day. I will partake in deadline day. Take part. And the screen goes yellow.
Diddly 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 doo. Right, fuckers, leave the club. Go. Leave. Get out. Please. I'm begging you. Just do
Well,
something.
welcome to transfer deadline day here on Sky Sports. It's going to be a busy day as we have rumors upon rumors upon rumors to bring you from around the world of European football and beyond. Of course, the biggest shock has been Guys Mendieta released from Middlesbrough. The 33-year-old attacker has been released and is available on a free. Whether it be picked up or not is another thing. But one of the biggest is Chelsea, who have been very, very busy in the transfer window, unfortunately losing out to Inter Milan, not being able to shift Claudio Pizarro over as part of the deal to bring in Adriano from Internazionale, but also there's a rumour circulating, of course, now that Chelsea are willing to put in a bid of £22 million for Nicolas Anelka. We are yet to see if that'll come off. Same with Daniel Van Boyten potentially joining Liverpool for £9.5 million. And Manuel Abubué potentially going on loan to Real Madrid. We're in another Premier League, in the Premier League deal to go down there. Darren Fletcher was apparently touted by Inter Milan. That's another rumour going around on loan to Inter Milan. Ricardo Fernandez of Victoria Guimaraes being touted by Chelsea as well. As another rumour going around with a very, very low transfer fee of £145,000 for the young Portuguese 18-year-old. On the flip side of that, and other Premier League teams, there is a couple of rumours and a couple of potential deals that could go through. One of them being Stephen Carr, the Irish right back, could be joining Bologna from Newcastle. Hossam Ghali could be joining Rangers from Tottenham. Mark Wilson could be joining Bolton from Celtic. That's all the rumours we have for you so far here on Sky Sports.
Wait.
Okay, that's going to be a difficult one because I have no money.
Is there anything to be done with this?
For me, no.
Mm.
I genuinely don't have any money.
Well, my problem is that I just need to sell players. Like if I get a sale, then I'm away in a hack.
Yeah,
But that's a problem. Like, no one wants to sell. No one wants to buy my old shit. It's like, come on, come
hello
on,
players.
do the thing. Come on, be your best friend.
I have been tempted to sell Harry Kewell, but the most I'll get for him is 2 million quid. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I mean, the players that I can sell, I really can't get much for, and the players I don't want to sell are the ones that can get me upwards of 50 million quid. Steven Gerrard, for example, is worth 60 million.
Yeah, I
minimum.
saw the price range for Daniel Lager. I was like, fuck me, right? I'm going back to my hole.
Yeah. He's
No
another
way.
one. He's another one that I don't want to let
Not
go.
a
Daniel
chance.
Lager, 55 million quid.
Not a
Don't mind
fucking
if I do.
chance.
Him Ronaldo in centre half. Jamie Carragher, Sammy Hupia as a backup. Alvaro Arbeloa and Fabio Aurelio, Steve Finnan and John Henry. So I've got a good depth in my squad at the minute. I don't care what the board is saying.
I've got good depth too. Is that the team is just a little bit old in places. That's gonna be my issue, you know. So I don't see any done deals yet, Dave. Do you?
No, none yet.
Okay.
There's an offer from two clubs from Matthew Flamini, Aston Villa and Hamburg.
Hmm.
Their offers have been made. Fraser Campbell has had an offer from Barnsley. A lot of loan offers from lower clubs.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back to Sky Sports. We have some breaking news on an offer that's been made for a loan deal. Manchester United have come in for Valencia's David Silva on a loan deal. The 21-year-old hot prospect from Valencia and Spanish international has been approached by Manchester United. An offer has been made for a loan deal. Whether or not that includes a permanent deal, we do not know yet, but that is the offer that has been made by Manchester United to Valencia for David Silva, which would be a big blow to Valencia should they be forced to kind of make him go out on loan, given they've got a really good chance at the Champions League group stage this year. So that is probably one of the bigger deals that we have going on right now that we tell you about. An offer has been made for Darren Fletcher by Juventus. So Manchester United really in a case of one in, one out. Darren Fletcher has had an offer from Juventus for a loan deal, again with a potential permanent move on the cards there. Claudio Pizarro had a bid rejected by Olympique de Marseille. He's rejected the bid from Marseille to go out there on loan from Chelsea. So that deal has fallen through. Jonathan Nolan really having a tough time getting his players out the door at Chelsea, and it's the ones that are, you know, with all due respect, are not going to get the game time at Chelsea. That is everything up to date for the moment. That's all of the confirmed offers. We've brought you through all the rumours already, but Sevilla have come in for Emmanuel Abue, which is an interesting development there because obviously Real Madrid were in for a loan offer for him as well. And Bolton have come in rumoured to put an offer in for Mariano Perina from Atletico Madrid. Now we will fast forward. Fast forward a few hours, actually, to be fair.
It's annoying because I think what's happened is I have like an intermediary doing the thing for Pizarro, and I think they're just automatically knocking off fucking stuff.
So here's here's an interesting one. So the player of the month for August is Rolando Bianchi for City.
Yeah, that's
6
fair.
goals in 3 games. However, 5 goals and 1 assist for second place, Michael Ballack. And 4 goals and 1 assist for third place, Peter Crouch.
Nice.
I have scooped manager of the month for August.
Again, that's fair. Like
Martin Yole is second and Moya is third. I don't agree with that. Where are you?
well, probably fourth, I'd say, I guess. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's been that creative. Rafinha
No, but-
was got the silver prize for young player of the month. Aaron Lennon got the top spot, so it's fair
Aaron
enough.
Lennon, huh?
Aaron Lennon, yeah, he's 20 in this game.
Spacioletto has won Championship Young Player of the Month on loan from myself.
Yeah.
Gillingham's Kevin O'Connor wins Player of the Month. Paul Anderson came second at Swansea, which is really good. Oh no, I have my group stage press conference. Oh no.
I skipped it.
Did you deny it? Did you just like say no?
I said, nah, bye, thanks.
Decline. Good show. Up here. There's any more updates on offers that are made that are actually 10, 10:15, 10:30.
Like I'm being offered players, which is great, but
Yeah.
kind of missing the point there, lads.
The latest coming out of Orsilon in France, 26-year-old midfielder Nenad Kovacevic has been offered a contract after the £2.5 million offer from Newcastle was received earlier on today. Mikael Silvestre has also been offered a contract, this time from Juventus. So to join Manchester United from Juventus, and I would only imagine that Manchester United is going to free up some wages to bring in David Silva on loan from Valencia, because there's no doubt he'll be on some big, big wages there. Biggest spenders. Chelsea are second. Top five highest spending clubs, and you're only behind Real Madrid by a fraction.
Yep, that's us. We did that thing.
Have Real Madrid actually bought anyone? I am going to say no. To be fair, I wouldn't mind Javier Saviola. Tasty striker.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah, exactly.
He says with a strike force of Didier Drogba, Andrei Shevchenko, Daniel Sturridge, and Claudio Pizarro.
Just. Willie Sagnol's been offered to me. But I don't want him.
I'll tag in here with the transfer news if you don't mind.
Go for it, Jonathan.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sky Sports News here for your deadline day special. And if you are just coming in now, welcome. Enjoy your lunch. We have some breaking news for you here, as Mikael Silvestre has left Manchester United to join Juventus on loan for the rest of the season. That has just been made official by the Italian club. Mikael Silvestre is out of the of Manchester United, but there could be an arrival in, and it is an intriguing one at that. 21-year-old David Silva, the number 10, the diamond in the Valencia midfield, is potentially on the way to Old Trafford in a loan deal as well, potentially with an option to buy. David Silva, who is one of the rawest, youngest, exciting talents currently going in Spain right now. 5 caps already for his national team, and he's looking to make a big impression in the Premier League. Elsewhere on the in the Premier League, there have been a few confirmed deals as well. A lot of loans happening today. Gary Cahill has left Aston Villa to join Sheffield United on loan. They were interested in a few Premier League teams for him over the season. Benoit Asuakoto is likely to leave Spurs today as well, with a move to France likely. Nice and Lens have been lodging bids for him as well, and he's due to decide on which team he wants to join today. With also, we will understand a loan option in from Derby County as well. We believe Benoit Asuakoto prefers a move to League On. We also are hearing that Dwight Tiendali, the young right back from Feyenoord, is likely to join Sunderland on loan as well. An offer has been made in. It's up to the player to secure a potential loan move to the Premier League on that regard. And elsewhere on the continent, that looks to be the majority of the main deals. There's no, as it were, big money deals so far at the moment. A lot of rumours potentially of big moves, but so far, that's all we're seeing so far. The biggest move at the moment today is Mikael Silvestre leaving for Juventus.
I've just confirmed the loan deal for Emiliano Insua to Celtic.
Nice.
So he's away up north. Oh, you've just loaned out Reece Taylor. Nice.
I mean, he wasn't going to get a game, so might as well.
No, I mean, 17. Yeah. Oh, there's Joe Ledley.
Been offered Lilian Thuram.
Yeah, maybe 5 years ago, mate. I don't know.
Yeah, not now, thanks. Yep, these were all players I don't want, thanks.
Okay, I have got a few coming in. Do you want to do them?
I don't see any that's intriguing me here unless you found something.
I did indeed.
Go for it.
Welcome back to Sky Sports News. We have some breaking news on incomings and outgoings in the Premier League. Newcastle have indeed brought in on loan a German defensive midfielder Florian Grünsch from Borussia Dortmund, and Vito Malone has left Arsenal to join Napoli in a deal worth £250,000 to the North London club. Lee Mills has left for Crew Alexandra, who's Tottenham have managed to loan him out, and Nuno Valente has left Everton to join West Ham in a loan deal for the rest of the season. And that is all that we have to bring you up to date at the moment, and we'll bring you more as it happens. I don't know how you're going to edit this. Fair play to you, mate. I'm looking at it going, you have one hell of an edit on your hands. I don't know how you're going to chop it. Are you going to like do the Sky Sports News like intro before it?
Swish.
You probably get done in for that, to be fair. Like,
Probably, yeah, unfortunately.
copyright infringement.
In fairness, the things on screen at the moment will do just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Although we kind of missed a trick that we didn't just like, start off every year going dun 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 dun. That would have been we should have done that.
We'll jump on a few hours and see if there's actually I'll check it's anything new. I have a
Yeah.
filter that just shows the done deals, so seeing anything relevant. Aston Villa brought in Matthias Abel from Schalke. No.
I get this is fitting. I'm not going to be able to sell my players today because
Poor lad.
everyone's going like, oh, maybe you want to buy this player, Chelsea. It's like, yes. Why don't you fucking give me my money?
Yeah. No, John Reese is not leaving Anfield. Absolutely.
Again, I would
fucking
love to
not.
sign Deco, but I don't need him.
Yeah.
God, people.
Still no word on Silva.
No, it's still going. Distinct lack of done deals in this fucking transfer window, but what I say.
Yup. No, nothing new. I like to
No,
see.
I got nothing to me. It's a loan deal. That's all I have.
Yeah, Hal Robson Cano is showing Crew, it's Preston, Sheffield, Colchester. No, nothing big. Still waiting on that David Silva loan to come through, but that's going to be the big one if they can get him.
Tom Huddleston off to West Brom, maybe.
Mm.
Al Robson Cano off to Crew. There you are now. That's a big one. That's a big one.
Oh, you want to offer me Luis Figo? Okay. 34-year-old Luis Figo. Apparently would be an excellent signing.
I'm sure he would be. If he wasn't fucking ancient.
Yeah. If he wasn't on 60 or 70 grand a week.
Silvino to Bolton. That's a hell of a transfer rumor.
Seriously?
Jesus.
Seriously?
That's I can see it right here. It's a rumor. Whichever in the know is fucking playing that one around needs to have a word with himself.
I've not got rumors on. I've just got done deals and accepted bids just in case.
Yeah.
A big rumor though, to be fair.
Oh, I'm just like, I'm doing that kind of like the clickbaity job now. So it's like, oh, the internet said it's happening, therefore it must be true.
Apparently Victor Valdez wants to move out of Barca.
Yeah.
Transfer news. Still nothing on there. Done deal. Huddleston to West Brom. Tom Tywell's joined Plymouth on loan. Loan. Nothing but loans. I've had my match rearranged due to my match against Toulouse.
Yep. Bolton's in the Europa League, so
Yeah.
their matches against us has been moved.
Okay. No, I'm still not. I mean, Fulham have bought a Mexican, 27-year-old Mexican for 450K. Yeah. Again,
There's six players now looking for Benoit Suikoto. Like Southampton, Leicester, Watford have all entered the race, and Derby are still there. Why? is what I want to ask is why.
hold on, I'll give you a big one. Celtic are in talks with Matteo Flamini.
Yeah,
Contract
that'd
talks.
be a fun one. Yeah. Let's see anything decent there. Like I got some great offers in the agents. Like the agents are doing God's work, but the one thing that I'm not doing is helping me fucking sell my players. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
this is
so
what I'm
Suakoto has sealed a move to Nice.
hmm.
Birmingham have got hold of Femi Agiori of FC Michelin.
What is it
Again,
about Albania that makes them so unappetizing to play to teams? I just don't get it.
I
He's great. Seriously, please take him.
think it's going to be a very, shall we say,
A damp squib.
anticlimactic
Mm.
deadline day.
But there's a good rumor there. Now David Bentley going to Man City for 7 million.
True.
That's a rumor and a half. Yeah. James McFadden's move to Borough is off.
Oh dear.
What a shame. That's Borough season ruined now.
He wasn't even in their match day squad, to be fair.
No. Leicester have made a loan offer for Luis Suarez. Fuck me.
Wow.
I wish I was in the room for that one. Jesus.
Shooting Suarez off to the championship, man. Go on,
Hey,
lads.
hey, you cannot tell me that that wouldn't be fucking box office.
Not true. True.
That would be fucking prime stuff. That would be.
All right, 1 hour remaining. We still don't have news. There's still no news on David Silva joining United. There's been a contract put to him, but he's still not made a decision.
Is it like the usual, like, United thing where it's like, we'll just kind of like just leave it hanging for a little bit. It's just, when you call us when you're ready. It's just like,
I have a little bait of an announcement here. Okay.
All right, go for it.
Welcome back to Sky Sports News. A big transfer coming out of St James's Park. They have agreed terms. It's a £2.6 million deal. Zlatan is on his way to St James's Park. That's right. Zlatan Baramovic has made his way to Newcastle. That's right. £2.6 million. Zlatan Baramovic from Schalke to Newcastle is a done deal. Terms have been agreed, and he is on his way to St James's Park.
Well played, sir.
Could you imagine if we'd done that? And it was like Newcastle fans shitting themselves. I think they got Ibrahim.
Zlatan Baranovic.
I
How
tell
long
you,
can you make that like that
telling
that
you,
yeah.
Twitter would blow
Yeah.
up.
There you go. That's it done.
Most players in Chelsea. 21. Most players out. Liverpool.
Yeah, I
35.
want some of that fucking shit. Where's
35.
who's your agent? Let me sign him real quick there.
I think
I,
that
I know it's rich.
ends
I know
transfer
it's rich for
deadline
me
day.
saying this is a Chelsea manager, but I can't get greedy. You know, like I have to be happy with what I have.
Whoa. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm looking at fucking stupid. I'm looking at the thing going, whoa. I thought you'd sold Shevchenko for 32 million and realized you paid 32 million to bring Shevchenko
Yeah,
to Chelsea.
yeah. I've signed him. I've signed him like this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sold Arjen Robben to Real Madrid for 24.5.
Hmm.
Ah, well.
Indeed.
Did Man United get David Silva? Did they manage
I
to
don't think
snag
they
him?
did.
No, they did not.
No, no, they did not.
Get it up, you pricks.
You bastards.
Nah, there hasn't been really any major ones other than the ones that are pre-done.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's us then.
Yep.
Right. So you better call it there for tonight, Dave. Leave us
Indeed.
prime and ready to go then for what is for me anyway a crunch tie against the Arsenal on Saturday.
Well, Jonathan, I've got Fulham.
Oh, that's just as bad. Oh my
19th
God.
place Fulham, Jonathan.
Oh my God. They're also in London. Holy shit.
Right, I'm
That's a
save this,
quiet night in
save
the
this
library.
game.
Oh God. Anyway, on the next Nerds on the
Right.
Ball, we do a Chelsea, the Arsenal game.
And potential Chelsea v Liverpool. As that's not
Yes.
far away either.
No, it is not. It's getting closer.